me a Kendall Jenner, I be a gentleman to her. Catch up. Give me a Jordan, then she never gon' finish a nigga. Oh yeah. Walk by on fire, baby, can't douse it. That body banging, what's that? You should model, girl.
So hey you guys, this is Glamazon Tay and I'm back with a new video. Oh my god, y'all, excuse my voice because I'm freaking sick, but hey, we're gonna get on with the video nonetheless. You guys, today I will be working with, I believe it's Euler hair, and basically I got some deep wave bundles and I got me a frontal. I have all the information and details about this hair in the bio, but the hair was extremely easy to work with. The frontal is stretchy, so you know I was all good. So today I'm going to be showing you guys basically how to customize and get stuff the way y'all want it to look realistic. So you're going to need some bleach powder, you're going to need some developer to start off with. Now you guys know I always mix it together until it's like thick, like cake batter, but it's a little runny, but not runny enough to run through the lace with me putting on. So you see how it's pretty thick on there? So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. That's me bleaching the knots. With bleaching the knots, it just helps the hair look more realistic, like skin. Now I'm gonna use my dome cap today. And you guys, also here is what it looks like with bleach and no bleach. You guys see the difference in that cap? Basically, it looks a lot more lighter at the base, and that helps it to look a lot more natural. Now next, you guys, I'm just trying to get the placement right of the frontal. Now you see those little nubbies on each end of the frontal. Basically, I'm going to move down maybe ½ an inch, and then I'm going to place those portions on the outer part, and then I'm going to actually take a little T-pin to hold it in place. So I do not start the frontal at the little nubbies anymore. I go back like ½ an inch on each side as where it's circled. So yeah, like I said, I'm just making sure the placement is right there, and then I'm gonna hold the T-pin. This just makes it extremely way easier when going to sew the frontal on. You guys see that little flap that I just showed you? Just remember that, because I'm gonna explain exactly what we could do possibly with that flap. And now I'm gonna go on the other side and just actually push the T-pin in to hold that portion as well. Then I'm actually going to pull my frontal back just a little bit, so it's snug but not a lot, and then just put one there as well. So now everything is going to stay put. It's not going to get in my way, and I'm actually going to go ahead and pull it up and put it in a little bun, or you can put it in a little braid. I prefer a bun, and that just keeps it kind of clean, and I know exactly my working space that I'm working with, and nothing is getting in my way. Now next, you guys, basically that's where I'm going to sew along first. I'm just going to sew along the back of it. Now you guys see that band is pretty thick. It's like 3 layers. So you figure it's the top layer, it's the elastic on the inside, and the other layer. Now with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and sew through all 3 layers of that. That's going to ensure that the band is secure. So like I said, you guys, that's on the outer part of it, if that makes sense. I hope it does. Now you see that little flap that's hanging right there that I was talking about earlier. So basically that's where we're gonna that's bitch, hold on. That's where we're exactly gonna put like the elastic band. You can sew it to there, or if you want to glue the wig down, you cannot put an elastic band and use that to glue the wig down so it looks like you got sideburns in front of your ears. So it's up to your preference. Most time I just put an elastic band on, but if I don't, I normally just got to be glued that part down so I can have some really cute sideburns. And then normally I just keep on with that method of just going in and out, in and out. I try to keep it looking really clean and looking real neat. Or, you guys, I saw my old wig, so I try to make everything look like legit. That way, if somebody ever wanted to remove the frontal off of the wig or something, they can do it with like a clean cut. So now I'm actually going to go ahead and measure out where I'm going to be putting my bundles at. Now I'm going to get a T-pin and push it there to hold the placement of it, and then go around to the other side. But I do not cut it off. I kind of just let that hang. And this is easy for people that's like, well, it's really good for people that's like really beginners with wigs, so that you know your placement and everything is going to be matched up, and everything is also going to be like perfected. So with this, I'm just going to go in and out, go in and out. So it is 2 tracks. I just folded it, and then I pinned it, and now I'm sewing around the perimeter of it. But I do this and I don't cut anything because it helps with minimizing like shedding or all that. I don't like to cut the weft unless need be. So I only usually cut weft up top, and the weft is the, you know, that little threaded part that's holding all the hair together. So you guys definitely keep that in mind. Now, after I get to the other end, you know, I knot it off so it's secure and I actually go back through those two weft pieces right there, pull the needle out, and then I go a little bit above the first track row, and then I stitch the same way. So when I do this, it helps keep it flat. Let me mind you, I haven't cut any of the weft yet, so this is just really good with the longevity of the hair. Like, you guys, I know you're spending your money, so you want to definitely save. Now, this is the wig. Basically, I just washed it and let it air dry, and this is the natural curl pattern of the wig. So now I'm going to go ahead and actually flip the wig over. Now, you guys are going to be able to see the inside portion of it. So you see you have the frontal right there, and then you have the actual cap. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the cap out. Now, remember when I said we were sewing through the 3 layers? Now, the reason we were doing that is so that we actually could instill that everything was going to be put when we cut it off. Otherwise, it wasn't going to stay like it is if you didn't sew through all the 3 layers. Now, with my elastic band, that's kind of where I place it. I place it a little bit in the middle of what's left on that flat part. But like I said, you guys, it's your preference. If you want to have your wig looking like on your head, pulling it back, do all this stuff, you can do that. Or you can do the elastic band. Elastic band method works for pulling it back as well. But of course, it does give it a little bit more of a realistic look if you use got to be at certain times. Now with that, I use my 9-line thread. You can get it right from the hair store. It's just a lot more sleeker and easier to use, and quite frankly, I prefer it. Now, this is exactly what it turned out like. You know, she's real sturdy. She's not going anywhere. And then I'm going to actually flip it and do it on the other side. So make sure it stays in this type of motion and direction so that it's not twisted up. Now, you guys, to the fun part. Like I said, this hair is so freaking pretty. And mind you, I already did the frontal and I plucked it as well. So now I'm just trying to find a placement of where I want my hair to lay. You guys know I'm doing a bob today. I've been really into bobs and I don't know why, but I was like, you know, let's do it. Let's see if we can get a little curl. It's not going on. So this is basically me just finding a placement of it. Next, I'm going to actually go ahead and cut. Now, I'm not really a good cutter. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna try to hold y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. But I'm not like really a good cutter. But with this hair, it actually, you don't have to be the best cutter, because when you're cutting curls, you figure curls always fall, you know, their own which way. It's not like cutting straight hair or body wave. So if you're not really a good cutter, this would be a pretty good style for you to cut, because nobody's gonna really be able to tell. It's hanging down right now, and you guys know I'm gonna give it volume. I'm gonna wash it again, and when it does that, it kind of meshes to its own cuteness. Like I said, if you're a beginner cutter or you don't want to go to the hair and get nobody to cut your hair, this is perfect for you. I'm telling you, trust me. Your girl over here is not that. We not Edward Scissorhands over here, okay? So now I'm just going through, piecing it out, seeing if some pieces are way too long or some pieces just don't look right. And literally, look how, oh my God, it's so freaking pretty, right? Now I'm going to take my mousse. You guys know I love using my setting mousse, setting lotion. This just helps to lay the baby hairs down a little bit. And I'm using my edgy brush. This is like one of my favorite God sent products. But that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm showing you guys how natural I made everything look. And then I actually let it sit up there and the mousse will set it in place. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Definitely stay tuned for my next one. And I love you guys. Mwah!